Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Will your silver ever be worthless? Will it lose its value? This is the topic of the video, and I can see why people could be afraid of this. I mean, silver is a safe haven asset or investment, but markets do crash from time to time, and how low would it go, and how much potential does silver have in the futuristic standpoint? Because I know as investors, we try to look ahead of the curve. You know, we're supposed to be one step ahead of the game. That's how we get it for cheap and sell it for higher prices. So today's video is going to be on that subject exactly. Before we start, make sure to smash that like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, because I do post daily videos. So silver is safer than every other investment, and I use that statement very boldly because silver has intrinsic value. It has value within itself. Most other assets or investments don't. See, the thing with silver is, even if spot price is entirely erased, the silver still is valuable, because it's the silver that is the value, not the dollar amount attached to that price or to that coin or bar. So it has a unique advantage against other investments like stocks, where it basically is up to that company or up to the dollar amount or the faith in that corporation or the faith in the dollar itself. See, the dollar doesn't even have intrinsic value. It once did, when our money was constitutional, constitutional coins, constitutional silver, junk silver. That was the last time that our money actually had value. So if silver was to start going downwards, a lot of people get very panicky, but I think that's because they forget the bigger picture. They forget that silver is valuable, and it always is going to be, and it has been for 6,000 years, and that's never going to lose its value. Silver cannot be created nor destroyed, which gives it an element to really showcase how much longevity it has, not only in the markets but in the everyday world. See, silver is used widely in the everyday world. That's what gives it this unique advantage against other assets or investments that could shut down, like, Google, YouTube, Yahoo, whatever it is, Tesla. These companies and corporations, they die out, but silver cannot die out. It can be used all the way up, which would even make it more profitable, because then it's more scarce. And that's something that's actually happening. We see this happening, which affects the prices positively. Look at this. So we know that silver shortages have been, coming across. There was an American Eagle shortage earlier last year, and people in return started to see firsthand what supply and demand can do. And I'm so grateful for that, because it shows that silver really is a ticking time bomb. It's just waiting. It's just waiting to explode, because the demand is not going to be able to meet the supply, or the supply is not going to be able to meet the demand. And that's a given fact. I mean, we are so many hundreds of millions of ounces in the hole from miners not digging out silver or trying to find it, but they can't, and they find it only by accident. They call it bypassing. This is the reality we're in. For the last 7 years, this has been happening. So I don't think that anytime soon we're going to be seeing this ripple effect take place. I mean, we cannot catch up. We're basically 14 years in the hole, because not only do we have to go back 7 years, if we do go 7 years ahead, we're just now breaking even. So we're basically 14 years in the hole of a silver shortage. Now, I know that production actually starting 2020 has increased. I mean, I'm not trying to mislead you guys. I see the charts, but it's nowhere near an extent to catch up to how much we need or how much we've lost. So that's a reality. See, silver is timeless. I'm going to explain it like this. So A 1 ounce, or no, let's do a half ounce Walking Liberty could buy you a gallon of gas back in the day, right? 50 cents could buy you a gallon of gas. That same 50-cent piece can buy you a gallon of gas today. See, back in the day, it was the spot price. It was the price of that coin. 50 cents could buy you a gallon of gas. Nowadays, it's not the 50 cents, but the metal content. You could take that 50-cent piece to your local coin shop, sell it for $6, $7, $8, and go fill your tank with it. Buy a couple gallons with it. See, that's the universal, that's the timeless aspect that silver has that a lot of people don't see. That's why we invest. That example right there, because spot price, the purchasing power of our dollar is lessening more and more every day as the dollar's collapsing. Every single day the dollar is losing its purchasing power. It's lost 98% of its purchasing power due to inflation or hyperinflation. And what we can buy today, in a couple of years, we won't be able to buy with the same amount of money. So if you invest your money into precious metals, more specifically silver, because of its higher potential and opportunity, you will be preserving your money in a time capsule, not allowing inflation to degrade and destroy your hard-earned dollars. So I hope that you understand this. So yes, silver could go back down to $10 even, I don't care, whatever the price is, but it has actual value. It has a natural value, fundamental uses. We see stock markets setting record-breaking highs. We see the dollar index higher. We see the coronavirus attacking silver prices. But it doesn't matter because silver has been holding its ground. It's been standing its ground, holding stability, which means it's becoming less speculative, and it shows that we really are coming to terms with its nature, the nature of this coin, of this metal. See, fundamental value is extremely important. I use this word a lot because fundamentally in the world we need silver. I could not make this video without silver. You could not go a single day in your life without using something that has silver in it. It's used in cell phones, it's used in everything. Solar technology, space equipment, dental alloys, it purifies water, there's colloidal silver, medical wall paint. There's so many uses that we need silver regardless of what the price is. So even if it jumps up to $1,000, people are still going to have to pay for it. We might not be paying those prices. Well, I'm sure some of us would because there would be so much potential and hype around it. But the industrial side of it is still going to have to pay those prices regardless. So when we look at silver from a longer term perspective, it's blatantly obvious that prices are going to rise. And I hope you guys understand this. I hope you see this because I know a lot of people do panic sell when prices do get lower. I know how scary it can be. I know that feeling of, oh man, what if I made a mistake? What if I'm going to lose all my money? But you have to remember that silver isn't going anywhere, and it's never going to. It's never going to. The dollar will crash. And the stock markets will rise and they will fall. Companies will go out of business. But silver is timeless and it's universal, and I hope you guys see that. And that's also what's a given threat to the dollar, and that's also why they don't want you to invest in the precious metals. So I hope you guys can see that you are onto something good. If you're watching this video, even if you have 1 ounce of silver, you're much more ahead of the game than 99% of the population that don't even own an ounce. So if you're stacking, you are on the right track, and I'm here to remind you that when prices drop, when they rise, when they fall, remember the bigger picture. Remember that this is more of a long-term preservation against wealth, and that is that. It's as simple as that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe if you're new, because I do post daily videos. Every single day I'm posting 3-4 videos a day. I posted 4 videos yesterday. Go check those out. I had a lot of really cool videos, a lot of good ideas, especially since I got my channel back. I'm trying to make some more creative stuff. I know you guys are going to like that stuff. So anyways, with that said, make sure to smash that like button. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I would love to hear your thoughts and your comments on this video. What do you think? Where do you think prices are headed? Do you think that silver has longevity, or could it crash into what prices? Anyways, thanks for tuning in. See you guys soon. Peace.